Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vote and create wealth from within. I said we back like we never left. You feel me? We are coming by again. This is Dr. Tawana Worlds and Coach Marcus Worlds, and we coming by to drop another hot on fire opportunity, okay? Y'all know when we show up, we always talking about wealth building resources, wealth building opportunities. We dropping gems. We dropping bombs, we dropping fire. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what we come by here for on tonight. We're going to be short, sweet, straight to the beat. We normally come by and we talk about transportation. For the simple fact, transportation ain't going nowhere. Getting or starting, shall I say, a transportation business or getting into this niche, especially when you ain't got to have no CDLs, has been one of the best moves that we have ever made. Like, it has paid the bills and some in real life. And what's so amazing about this transportation, you ain't even got to leave your house, yo. I'm going to keep on drilling and nailing to the coffin till you hear it. And not only do you hear it, you feel it and you understand and you make movements. We don't never come by here with no opportunities that's going to keep you on the plantation. We don't ever come by here with no opportunities that's going to pay you slave wages. I think we as human beings all need to get paid what we worth and what we want. I think we all above minimum wage. I don't think it's fair and it's cool to your family, to your children, to whomever, to yourself, for you to get paid minimum wage while you making the owner and the CEO maximum wage. Now, I need you to digest that slowly. Have a Salah moment on that. Hey, boss, how you doing? Nice ride. Thank you. Keep on working hard. I can buy me another one. Ain't that something? They get to take trips and you don't. You got to report and ask, can you go to the bathroom? Can you take your children to the doctors? That's crazy. We ain't doing that. Not in 2024. And beyond. We ain't doing that. So transportation is always going to be needed and necessary. We're always going to come by here with some permanent pandemic proof, recession proof, inflation proof type opportunities. And transportation is one. Told y'all the other day, I was in my own lane, but now I got to swerve over here because it's too much money to be made. And not only is it money to be made, what I absolutely love about transportation, you can do it all over the world. China has bicycles, buses, vehicles, boats. They got airplanes. Africa do too. Israel do too. Russia do too. United States of America. That way, if you got to shake and move and go somewhere else, you can still go ahead and build whatever you need to build in the transportation space wherever. Not only that, this is something that you can leave to your children. I want you to think about this. Your job, should your time be up tomorrow, they're going to call your family, maybe, possibly email, possibly send a sympathy card. They may not. They may just be scandalous and be like, well, that's so sad to hear, now hiring next. Because they business got to keep on moving. Your family all in shambles, business still growing, still making money, still making revenue, and they put somebody else's butt in the seat that you once occupied. Your kids cannot inherit your jobs. Your kids cannot inherit your rental properties. We need to leave legacies, and your kids can get on this and in on this with you. They can help you build. You can pass it down. They can teach their kids and their kids and their kids. And that is what you call generational wealth, because every generation will continue the legacy that you started. You want to add anything to that, Marcus? And I think you might be on mute.
Yeah, what I would like to add to that is that the benefit of you guys understanding that owning your own business, a lot of people might think it's hard because they have the mentality of a slave as being a worker, but it's really not. You got to look at it like this. Take an instance when one of your loved ones pass away. Most of the jobs, they're only going to give you 3 days to grieve. I mean, what can you really do with that? You lose lose your kid, your spouse, or your mama or someone. You only got 3 days to grieve, most jobs. And they say, you got to come right back to work, or if you take off a longer time, then you're going to be on leave without pay. And when you working like that, you got to think about it. How can a job dictate how much you are worth? They pretty much basically telling you that, okay, you only worth $12 or $13 an hour. We got to come to the mindset. It took me come to the mindset of this. Ask yourself, how much money are they really making off of you per hour or per day? They making way more than $12 or $15 an hour. How they able to ride around on a nice car when you barely can afford a car, barely living paycheck to paycheck, when they can go on trips that over the seas, over the country, or wherever. They taking vacations, but you barely can even take a vacation, probably once out of the year. But when you got to look at those different opportunities, different ways. How are they able to do it? They not making $12 an hour. They making $30, $40 an hour when you only barely making it. And you doing all the work. Beef, you own your own business. You can run this transportation business from the comfort of your own home, somewhere in Hawaii. I mean, pretty much anywhere. But I'm not saying it's no order. You still got to have order in your business, but you the boss. You're not just sitting there making on $12 an hour. You getting the full pay, but still running your business. That's what I would like to add.
That's what's up. That's facts. 100% facts. That's what I absolutely love. The freedom. There's nothing like freedom. Freedom to be able to go where you want to go, when you want to go, and work when you want to. If you don't feel like getting up today, then you don't got to. You can do so good in the transportation space the day before, 2 days before, 3 days before. You can get a load paying $3,000, $4,000, and then you can say, well, I want to rest for the next 2 days, and then I'll get back on the grind. If you have the ability to make $5,000 to $7,000 every single week, that's 20, 24, 28. That's $28,000 a month. Anywhere from $20,000 to $28,000 a month, minus your expenses, maintenance. And I mean, when I say expenses, you don't got to drive, but you definitely want to leverage somebody else that wants to drive. You can work from behind the scenes while you have your fleet, whatever it is you want to, in any type of fleet you want to get in, Sprinter van, box truck, F-250. Man, I seen today something so, like, it was mind blowing. When you get around other people that got that hustle mentality, I mean, nothing surprises you. This lady absolutely said, bump, going to go get a shop. I'm going to take a Sprinter van and wrap that bad boy and become a mobile nail technician. You got folks out here riding around selling mobile hair. So you don't have to just get into box truck. You don't have to just get into Sprinter van, but that's where the bread is at, right? That's where if you want to do $5,000, $7,000 and leverage somebody to drive locally, long distance, you can do that. And if you don't have to. Now, we didn't came by here. I see your hand. You finna say something on that. We didn't came by here too many times and told y'all multiple ways that you can leverage this transportation space. It don't just got to be a 18-wheeler. But Marcus want to share something on that.
And just to touch on it too, though, you don't have to haul loads OTR. You can go get a 12-passenger van or a 15-passenger van and do sightseeing around your city if you're in a big city. You ain't even got to just haul people. You ain't got to haul loads. You can do sightseeing and go rent a 12 passenger van or a bigger passenger van. You can start out doing it like that way and come in and then add to your fleet. And you're not even doing that. You still making money off of it because you not even having to drive. You can be the dispatch. You can start a dispatching company. You still leveraging your authority. You can lease your authority to other people that might not have the ability to start it right away, but you still making money. That's two other ways you making money off of your own company. You, like they say, you don't want to have all your ducks in one cup. You want multiple cups, so you got multiple money coming from different ways, not just depending on one thing, because anything can happen. Accident, anything happen, but your money ain't stopped. Your money still flowing because you got other resources.
That's straight up for real. I just thought about this because I'm in the government contracting space. So I seen a contract for a non-ambulatory driver, which means you can go get an old 12 passenger van, take out all the seats, get a Sprinter van, right? And as long as you can put a medical bed in the back of that vehicle, you can become a non-ambulatory or non-emergency driver. Now, let me tell you where they have a high demand for non-emergency drivers. Say, for instance, there's an elderly patient that's getting ready to pass away, and they want to move them from the hospice home or from the, I think it's called the nursing home, and let them spend their last hours or days with their family. So they will have you transport them from the facility to the house. When I tell you that's big bank, and they tip, because you did something for them that they cannot do. You brought their loved one to pass away peacefully in the presence of their family. Not only that, there is $1 million contracts just in that alone. But they also have, when you have the Super Bowl, when you have any type of filming on set, when you have any type of concert, they got to have those non-emergency vehicles there. They can't have a paramedic sitting there. So you can actually do that. Hire you an EMT, pay them anywhere from $17 to $20 an hour. All you doing is sitting there. If no accidents happen, you didn't just ran up you a bag for just sitting there. And you ain't got to be the one sitting there. Your driver is going to sit there. I got an 8 hour to 10 hour shift for you today. They paying $2,500. So you can do that. You can also go in the rural countries, of your city, your state, where you live in. There's rural areas where people don't have access to the hospital, don't have access. I mean, it's miles out before they can get to the nearest Walmart. You can do that. You can also get you a 12 passenger van, rent one, enterprise them, rents them. You ain't even got to have no whole bunch of money to go secure no fleet. Go get your 12 passenger van and go to the old folks' homes. Go to the senior citizen homes. They love to make trips to Target, to Walmart. They don't get to do that. You can start up that type of transportation business. So there's all kind of ways and different plays that you can play. But I'm going to name 5 to 6 streams of income from just starting one transportation business outside of moving the wheels. You got freight brokering. So where you sit on the phone, make connections, make them millions of dollars. People is doing 6 figures a month just alone on freight brokering. You got dispatching, like Marcus just said. Every transportation driver, every transportation company, every transportation business need a dispatcher. They do not move without having loads. You can make a lot of money just dispatching for those who out there driving. Also, number 3, MC and DOT number. My husband just said you can leverage that. That's a twofold type of business. You can go set up and start your own MC DOT number and just allow people to leverage it. If they're a commercial driver, that's anywhere from like $1,500 to $1,900 a week just from leveraging a piece of paper, some numbers in a computer system, without you ever driving anything. Not only that, you can learn the game, and that's what we're here for tonight, because that's the hot opportunity. You can learn how to do people's MCDOT numbers. Go into these transportation groups. It's a whole bunch of them in there looking to get started in the transportation, or either they leveraging somebody else's MCDOT number and they getting played. There's a young man I'm working with right now. The lady told him it was going to be $1,500 to get his MC and DOT number. We gave him the game. It's like you bought the information from us. Now, not only do you know how to do it for yourself, that's a side hustle. Period, all day. So we got MCDOT number. We also got where you can just build up your business credit in 30 to 45 days. And now you can start renting trailers. There are, people that got these fleet that need trailers so that they can haul. You can start doing that, right? You can go to auctions and buy box trucks using your business credit and your business funding. And now you got a box truck rental. You can go get luxury vehicles, right? And go put them on Turo. So when them businessmen and executives come in the state or the city and they need a hot car, a nice show-offy car, they can come rent it from you. I'm talking about big bag. You can rent that thing for $1,000 a day. Say they need it for the whole 2 weeks they in town. You do the math on that, right? That's 14 bands. Offer some business credit that you built from starting a transportation business. It's so much. You want to share any good gems, any good sauce before we get into the opportunity, man? There's so many ways to scale this business. There's so many ways to play in this game. I'm serious. For real.
Like you said, it's so many different ways to even name people. You got to think outside of the box. Like, this is not something you just starting that it's only one way to make money. Nah, it's so many different ways to make money that you can't even name them all up here. Like I said, we still got the medical carrier. Like my wife said, you got the trailer rental, you got dispatching. All of those are different ways to leverage your transportation business. So it's not just like you running a transportation business, you running an operation of multiple business, multiple ways, not just one sauce. It's sauce coming from everywhere. If you think outside the box, there's not nothing that you just getting started and thinking it's something small. No, you got to think up higher, because it's something that can go to the higher to where you tapping into millions of dollars, not hundreds of dollars. You tapping into $1 million industry, $1 billion industry. Not only that, like you say, you can start out, like my wife said, medical carrier. That's something that's hot on the press. So you can do from out of your car. You know, we keep coming by here trying to get you guys to get it, but this information not going to be at this price for that long. So that's why we keep trying to offer to you guys while they like this, because, I mean, the opportunities that you get in this is a lifetime opportunity. Most people is not going to give it to you like this.
Yeah, you straight up right. I want to make a statement by using an example. If transportation wasn't so lucrative, why did Elon Musk become a billionaire in the transportation space? He could have been anything else, and he could have did anything else, but the brother created Teslas. Not only did he create Teslas, he went over there with that SpaceX. That's transportation. You know how to get people to the moon. And then from there, I mean, he just went to the Neuralink and all of this other stuff, but his niche is in the transportation niche. The man became a billionaire.
And he came out with a Tesla 18-wheeler.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He's still investing his money in the transportation space. That's what we saying. You can become a government contractor. Y'all really sleeping on that money. Y'all really sleeping on that money. I showed y'all in the last video, might refreshen your memory, which you can be getting. Hurricane season ain't hit yet, but it's coming right down the pipeline. And I shared with y'all in the last videos what these cats was making. I came by here with receipts. These cats was doing over 6 figures, 100,000 for 30 days worth of work. And like I said, you don't got to drive it. My husband don't have to drive no fleet at all. My husband has now been in the transportation space for almost 15 years. For 13 of those years, maybe 12 of those years, because he's been in his own business now for going on 3 years. He was serving other folks and making their business better. They paid him, but it wasn't enough to pay our rent.
But let me add something else too. You got a lot of people that only do their transportation business during storm season. They make so much money.
Yep. Let me show them real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull this up and show them real quick. Let me give them a refresher before we go ahead and give them exactly what this opportunity is going to be. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me pull it up. Opening Messenger. I got to re-show y'all this in case y'all missed it or you forgot about it, okay? I'm going to refreshing your memory right here, right now. As soon as my internet quit tripping. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, media and files. This is where I want to go to. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Y'all bear with me just a moment, just because my internet is trippy and slow. But it's coming up right here, right now. Is this where it's at? Almost. I always share this one right here because it don't get no better than this. We talked about dispatching. I just want to show y'all in 45 seconds, Marcus had dispatched him a load coming off the airplane. It don't get no simpler than this one. I say you can work from anywhere you really can at any time. See if it's going to play. Let's see. Come on. My internet really sucks right about now. Probably. Long story short, because we ain't gonna do this with this internet and drag out this, video. Just because the internet sucks, all of the stuff going on with the weather and all of that stuff, y'all already know what's happening around the United States and certain states. It has affected millions of people without power, the internet, blah, 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 right? But I didn't share this video before. You can actually go and look at last week's video. It'll play as perfect for you as it needs to play. But Marcus was driving, as you can see here, booking a load for $3,000 just fresh off the airplane. Okay. So I wanted to show you guys that real quick. I don't think it's going to play. It probably ain't even no need for me to go look for these other videos. They right here. Maybe let's see if one of them will play. Nope. Let's see. This dude right here.
What we gonna do today?
This dude right here made 120,000 in 30 days. Okay, it's buffering, so like I said, I don't want to take up a whole bunch of time on this video. Okay, but that was one dude. This is another dude. This dude said he did over 100K right here. That's trying to get on the. This dude said he did over 100K. This is all during hurricane season. That's it. This dude right here, he didn't want to share what he made, but he said he did over 6 figures, and he would highly encourage anybody to just, they don't even need a truck. Start the transportation business and leverage these guys. This guy said he did 300 and 19K in 3 months. This dude right here did over 100K. I mean, I could show you guys receipts because I got them for you, okay? But because the internet is acting dumb, we ain't even gonna go there. However, and we ain't gonna get stuck there. We wanted to keep it under 30 minutes. So now we coming up on our 30 minutes. And what I would like to say is this. Let me flip this back to this style. There we go. What do you, or do you want to share the opportunity, what you got for them? Because I really don't want y'all to miss this. The last two opportunities we didn't share, if you didn't get in on them, friends, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. If you didn't get in on the done for you and to get it done for you, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. We broke that thing down like a 12-gauge shotgun. Let us do the heavy lifting. Let us do the paperwork. Let us even coach you and train you after everything is built out for you. Let us coach you and train you on how to scale. We come by here and we limit it with our time, but deeper, where to go get the funding from, how to build business credit, how long it'll take, 45 to 60 days at the most, all kind of ways to play in this transportation industry. So when we come by here and we offer opportunities, when we say that we're going to take them off the table and we ain't going to bring them back no more, and you're going to pay premium price for the program, that's exactly what we mean. So while these are hot, and while we're thinking about y'all, and while we're trying to put as many people as we can onto this, why you think Uncle them used to drive, and probably some of y'all uncles and aunties still out there on them big trucks and big rigs, still out there in the transportation space, bow-legged, fat, out of shape, but they out there making that money. We all got somebody in our family that's in the transportation space because it ain't never go nowhere. If transportation stops, this whole country shuts down. That's how vital it is. You have the floor, Marcus. You want to tell them what the offer is, or I can tell them if you want to add something with it. But
offer it. But what I wanted to say is, for somebody that's trying to get in the transportation industry and they be like, man, no, this ain't for you, you should ask them, why are you still in it?
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that'll come to you and lie and be like, it ain't no money in this. What?
But ask yourself, how many of them hot shots or box trucks you see on that road? Spinner van. If it ain't no money, they wouldn't be out there rolling. So don't listen to the negativity. Trust me.
We ain't even talking about
drop off on them, baby.
We ain't even talked about the Amazon relay pay, because that's where the big bag is at. Amazon is a $1 billion industry. And you get set up the right way and get on with them, baby. Like it's all good. It's local, everything. It's good.
Talk that about the Amazon. Amazon got it so good to where you wait your MCDOT a certain long, you can rent up to 5 trucks. You can rent up to 5 trucks. You don't gotta own 5. You can own 5 trucks and then you can rent 5 trucks. Come on, people, y'all better get this thing.
So now you got 5 trucks on the road bringing in that guwap, baby, and you ain't even got to drive. You feel what I'm saying? You can put somebody else on. You put butts in seats. You change lives and change somebody else's financial forecast while you sit back on the backside and have you and live you a laptop lifestyle. So this is the offer that we offering y'all this time. We got the MCDOT whole little setup. It's already pre-recorded, okay? It's pre-recorded. Everything you need from A to Z. How to set it up, how to do it. You got all of that step by step, okay? It's a pretty lengthy workshop that we did just on MCDOT, because you can get to the bag in the MCDOT space in real life. We letting that go for $250. This is the last time we're gonna let that pre-recorded workshop go for $250. We initially sold it at $497, and anybody that took that training will tell you, they will fact check us. We sold that at $497, so we're giving you half off on that. Also, we got a new MC DOT training that's getting ready to pop off. You got to pay $497. It's all bunch of information. More information is going to be on this one. Step-by-step Q&A. You know what I'm saying? You can't get the Q&A over there. You can listen to the questions that was answered on that recording, but you don't get nothing live. That's for those that say, look, I want to do it on my own time. I don't have time to make it to that live workshop, but I want to learn this so I can do this. that's perfect for you. And it's very affordable. But if you want it live and in living color, okay, probably the last one that we gonna do. The lady charged my husband $10,000 just on the MC DOT. She said, "You know how much money you gonna make?" And she told no lies. My husband is at 130,000 just since January, just doing people paperwork. Y'all better quit playing. And I got receipts for you. I can show you receipts, okay? 130,000 since January. We just making it into June. In 6 months. And that ain't even got nothing to do with driving no fleet. That ain't got nothing to do with no drivers. That's just on the paperwork and the coaching side. That's it. So we putting you on to something that'll do you 6 figures and beyond. And not only that, you can teach your kids how to do it. It's easy peasy. Start you a whole family affair for real. So we got the not in person, live virtual MC DOT. It'll probably be in another week and a half or so, but we pre-selling it because we're going to only take a handful of people, 12 to be exact. And we're going to give you this game. We're going to give you a meal ticket. We're going to make some boss moves. That is $497. Okay? Still very affordable. It's live. You get Q&A. You get lifetime access to the replay, step by step, how to do it. You're going to do it alongside Marcus. By the time you're done, if you're ready to get going, by the time we finish the workshop, you'll have submitted your application for your MC DOT, and now you got a business that you can do for others. Period, point blank. Not only can you do it for others, you can leverage. People need to have these MC DOT numbers, especially those that's driving and say, I got a background, but this is life-changing for them. So we got the pre-recorded. We already did that workshop. It's $250. We got the live virtual workshop. That's $497. Now, do you want to offer a couple of more people to done for you? You'll do the MC DOT EIN LOC and add them some trade lines. You want to do that?
Yeah, I'll do it for 5 more people.
You want to do it for $19.97 or you want to do it for $14.97? I told them the last time $500 off. So you tell me which one you want to do. That was just Dr. T special, but which one you want to do?
Again, the Dr. T special again.
You're going to give them the Dr. T special. So look here.
It's the last time.
This is the last time. We ain't going to do no more done for you.
No more.
No, you got to learn this. That's why we're teaching you. If we teach you how to fish, that's education. If we feed you, that's just you feeding for a day. You're going to have to keep coming back. Y'all don't try to nickel and dime y'all way into these programs, 97. If that's where you need to start, then start there. But you're just going to be nickel and diming yourself all the way to the top when you can just go ahead, catch one of these discounts with 2 hands and not one. You understand? And be well on your way. Be coached into your greatness, into your success from somebody who has much experience, from big rigs to city transportation to big city buses to shuttles to non-emergency medical patients. I mean, you name it. Marcus has experience, and this is non-CDL.
The airport, everything.
Yeah, the airport shuttling. I forgot. You can use your car to take people lost luggage that get lost on the airplane and drop it off to them. That's big money plus tips. Forgot about that. Transportation is so vast. I mean, we can't cover it all on here, but I'm going to tell you right now, those are the 3 opportunities we have. It's a do-it-yourself, $250. We already done it. It's $250. Do it with us. That's $497. Marcus said he's going to let 5 more of y'all. Look, you missed this, you missed out. Period, point blank. We are no longer working with our hands. We are working with our minds. The done for you is going to put you in position. If you don't know what to do, don't have the time to do it, it's going to put you in position. That's $14.97. This originally for the done for you go for $5,000. That's how he make his bread and butter. To set you up a business. Them other cats, you go to them, we didn't did our research. $50,000 to get set up. We didn't gave you a bona fide discount. Not because our services is cheap, but we know who we trying to put on. And more than likely it's people that look like us. And then last but never least, before I let Marcus close us out, we're getting ready to have an in-person transportation clinic in Atlanta. Okay. There's two options. You can come, pay for your own stay, pay for your own flight. You can come here. We're going to make sure that you up and rolling by the time you leave this workshop. Okay. By the time you leave this workshop, you're going to have your whole transportation business ready, set to go. Whether you leasing, you're going to have your EIN, your LLC, your DOT MC number. You're going to have the whole 9 yards. Your business trade lines established. You're going to have your fleet, whichever, way you want to go with your fleet. You're going to have that set in stone. Okay, this is the way that I'm going to go. We're going to make sure from A to Z, your transportation business is successful. We got resources. We got tools where you can go and leverage and get these fleets without even having to put much money down, without having to use your money. It's a way to play the game. You just got to get in the game to play it. And that's going to be in Atlanta. That's the first stop. It's in Atlanta. Okay. So you have the option. You pay for everything. And then you just show up to the trainings. You show up to come get all the juice and the work. Okay. And then we have where you can actually come, all your housing, your meals, and your transportation to and from the transportation clinic. You still get everything you would get in package A, but now you got your housing, you got your food provided for you while you're here, and you got your transportation, okay? And then you're going to leave here with your business already built out for you. So we have that. If you are interested in that, we're giving y'all first dibs. You need to email us, okay? If you come in and you're not paying, then of course it's going to be discounted. But if you come in and you want everything paid, then, that's going to be premium price. So you need to email us. We make sure you're a good fit. We want to work with you. You want to work with us. And you ready to go, okay? I'm going to let you take the flow. We got 3 minutes. We said 30 minutes. We've been here 40 minutes, and it's all good. We want to make sure that we serve you. We're not here to sell you anything. We're here to serve you, change your financial future. It's way more than enough out here for us all to eat. We ain't trying to be greedy. But if you want us to eat by ourselves, we dang on show can. We done been able to do things for our children, for ourselves, have things that we never ever imagined in this transportation space. And that ain't no cap. That ain't no cap. I don't post receipts because that's flexing on people. And I ain't gonna want nobody flexing on me, but I do post receipts because men may lie, but receipts don't ever lie. The receipts, baby, and I got them hot off the press for you. So with that being said, I'm gonna turn it over to you, Honey Buns, Mr. Marcus, World's Coach Marcus, and we're gonna close out like that with a shout. If you ready to go, get on this money train, baby. We is pulling out, taking off, and if you miss an opportunity, that's exactly what it is. A missed opportunity.
So what I want to say is, you guys, don't miss this opportunity. Don't miss this opportunity to come up on these deals we got going on, this in-person live event we going to have. Y'all don't want to miss it. Trust me, you're going to get everything you need to know. Even if you're doing a done-for-you service, we doing top-notch service. We not up here trying to beat, boast, or flex on nobody. We just want everybody to eat like we've been able to eat. Being able to take your family on trip, do other thing that you never thought that you can do. I know as me, growing up, I done did things I never thought that I would be able to do and doing them because of this transportation industry. Don't get caught up in your mind that you can't do it. Your mind, you got to renew your mind, to tell your mind that you can do it and believe in yourself. If don't nobody else believe in you, believe in yourself that you can accomplish certain. And something else, scared money don't make money. I used to be in that situation, counting them dollars and this. But when you get in the mindset where you investing, you're not worried because you know that money gonna keep coming back once you invest. You think about it. When you go buy them flat screen TVs, the Michael Jordan shoes, you're not investing in nothing, getting no return. It's all about investing. That's just like if you take an investor that go buy some cars. You can take one car and get $5,000 to $10,000 off a car. That's an investment. You still got, say you got 10 cars. You still got 9 more left. Them an investment. Look at your business as an investment. That's what I gotta say, you guys. And I gotta say, like I always say, let's roll and let's go.
That's it. That's all. That's period, point blank. Look, all of Marcus' information. If it ain't for you right now, maybe for you later. So make sure you following him on all of his platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. All that information is going to be in the description below. People, only reach out to us if you need to. We have these, these whole little lives for you guys to pretty much explain what you're going to get. So if you need to reach out to us, then reach out to us. If not, by the time you waste time trying to reach out to us and catch up to us, you're going to miss your spot. The payment information will be down below, okay? We absolutely don't want to use PayPal. Them people is tripping. If you necessarily have to use PayPal, then by all means, because we don't want to lock you out. But that is the last option in real life. All the other payment platforms, you guys can make your payment there. We do, and I got to say this openly, okay? We do, when we do these deals, we will respond by sending you access, sending you your confirmation, your surety letter, whatever it is that you signed up for, your recording, your live workshop information. I always put it in the description. Allow 2 to 5 days for us to send it to you because we're doing it manually. We don't change our website every time we have a discount, and we've been having them here regularly. Often. Okay. So that'll cost us up the yin yang to just modify our website for every discount, every deal that we do. So because we have an assistant, and because we're even emailing and making sure you get what you get, because this is our business. We're very integral. We allow 2 to 5 days because we process the emails in the order that they come. If you don't see it in that allotted time, then you call us, then you email us, then you reach out to us, and we'll navigate and see if it landed in the spam, if it was ever sent. We're going to get you on your way, okay? For sure. So make sure you check the description. Everything that Marcus has to offer will be in the description. But what we got hot off the press for y'all this week is what we just covered. With that being said, peace.
Oh.
We will see you on the inside. Let's go.